Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Killer Collab Podcast. My name is Tony D, tone deaf in Florida. To my left, we have Chris Lato from Reaper Films.
What's up?
Yay! And returning from a long shoot. Well, long shoot for us. Joe Davis.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Welcome back, buddy.
Dude, I got to work with Dean Cain in New Mexico. We'll talk about that after we get the show going. But yeah, that was
awesome. Dean Cain.
Amazing.
Your evening with Superman.
A week with him.
Oh,
Was that a horror movie you shot?
No.
Dude, they wasted that fucking house.
No.
Oh my
No,
god.
the guy who wrote and directed this Christmas movie owns that hotel.
Oh, wow.
So I
Bro, when you posted this picture,
we got the in, bro.
and I
got
saw
the in.
that checkerboard floor.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was
Dude.
like, dude,
Yeah.
He
that
creamed
is-
his pants.
We are
So
talking about the
creepy.
Valverde Hotel in Socorro, New Mexico, which is a real place you can actually rent a room at.
wow.
Yeah, it's open for business.
Was a
and
badass
it,
location.
but also he'll close it down to shoot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a
That's
picture. I thought,
Jim Burleson.
I thought you were gonna get all scared again because it just looked like it was haunted and
Yeah, I
everything.
thought it was a horror movie. So
No,
I saw
man.
the title of
Dude,
it.
I
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
It's a horror.
That's a weird
That'd
name
be a
for
great,
a horror movie.
horror
Is it
Christmas
though?
movie?
Is it?
What is it called? Love
Letters at Christmas.
Letters of Christmas.
It's a really great. It's a great little story about.
Dean
fan-
Cain's all about
It
this.
starts in the
kind of movie.
1940s, right? Well, there's flashbacks to the 40s about these two, this boy and this girl who kind of grow up in the hotel at different times, but keep going back.
Were they like the Shining Twins?
No. These are like a boy and a girl that fall in love.
I'm
over
trying to
time.
make this a horror movie.
I know, I hear you.
Okay.
Anyway, so they write these letters, put them in a little cubby hole, and they pull them out, write another letter, and put it in. Well, years have gone by, and now it's modern times, and these two little kids show up. Actually, the owners of the hotel, he inherited it, Dean Cain, right? So he shows up with his wife and kids. The kids find the letters. They get the idea. You know, they're going to do the same thing for their parents. So they write these letters, and they keep exchanging these letters they're writing for the mom and dad. And it's really cute. It's really fun. You know, Christmassy. It's so many Christmas trees. So many Christmas trees.
No one dies. Or...
How hot was it out there?
It was 20 degrees most days, and
Oh, really?
lower than that at night.
Yeah, it's probably freezing now.
And we had
Really?
like
In New Mexico?
we had like a week worth of night shoots.
Dude, you haven't seen all the weather coming across the country? Like,
No, I don't watch weather. I live in Florida. I don't.
ridiculous freaking snowstorms.
Yeah, dude, we almost got snow in Socorro. We actually had a warning because we had a whole day set in the past outside. We had scheduled for like the second week, and sure enough, that day we were supposed to be shooting outside. It's supposed to be snowing.
Wow.
But it didn't.
I didn't think I'd ever see the day in New Mexico. Well, it did.
It snows all the time in New Mexico.
Really? I thought it was
They have
like just
giant
desert.
mountains there.
Uh,
Are you aware where New Mexico is?
yeah, I know where it is. It's like desert.
You know it's in America.
America.
Mexico, Joe.
Yeah, and even that one has mountains.
Well-
But yeah, it's cold there, man.
Well, it's like Arizona.
Well, it gets in the summer they say it gets like 100 degrees. I'm like, oh, meh, with no humidity, what's that like?
Yeah, I know.
Get 100 degrees and 100% humidity like Florida, and
Right.
tell me how your balls feel.
Yeah, here, like I feel like I just walk and drown in the air, like 'cause it's so thick. Of
And you're only 180 pounds.
well, maybe 190 now, but yeah,
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 200 to 300 pounds.
yeah.
But you got sweat in areas that like,
You got boob sweat.
oh man,
How sweaty
you got
there?
triple roll sweat and ass crack sweat.
Yeah, man.
But it's sexy. Though.
Yeah,
Girls love
man.
it. You get on the beach, they don't care.
Nice.
Something
So what
to-
did you do on this movie?
I co-produced and I AD'd. I didn't want to AD, but they didn't have anybody. So I did. You
Well,
know.
How
I
many
did.
days did y'all shoot?
13?
13.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you guys stayed in the hotel?
I did not. There were people in the hotel. The art department stayed there. Rob Welch and Ryan Riddle of the art department stayed there. And then Bobby, you might know Bobby Smith the Rock.
Probably what?
Bobby Smith. She used to be here. Bobby Smith the Rock.
yeah.
Yeah, you might know her. She was out there. She was doing wardrobe. That was so crazy, man.
Because she does like casting, right?
No, she does locations and production. She does a lot. She's Rob Sterrett's partner.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know Rob.
Yeah, so who's like the head of locations now for every movie in LA.
Good dude.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
I like
He's the
Rob.
first person who saw my first baby, Alexa, in the world. He showed up with Michi, and I don't know if you know Michi.
No.
Anyways, Michi was great. So she passed a long time ago. But Rob showed up. I don't know, almost immediately or the next day. He was the first person to come in and see our baby, and that always meant so much to me, you know. And then when we were shooting sorority, he got us a hell of a deal at this fucking place called RSI in LA.
Mhm.
So Rob's always been in and out of my life as a key component, you know. But anyway, so Bobby was there doing wardrobe. She stayed there, and then the production manager stayed there.
Why did you stay there?
They had gotten me and this other dude, Brian Burkoff, another producer, house to stay in while we were there. It was pretty dope.
Were there any other big names?
Well, there was a few. I mean, there was Elena Hoffman from 100 and Stargate Universe, and she was in Supernatural. And then Stephen Michael Gonzalez from Breaking Bad. He was the DEA agent who worked with Hank.
Mm-hmm.
He was in it. He's funny as shit. Tank
Tony
Jones.
doesn't like Breaking Bad.
Tank Jones.
I didn't say that. I just didn't watch it really that much. I seen it once.
Dude, Breaking Bad is amazing.
Yeah, it just wasn't my cup of tea.
I was telling him about Ozark. You watched
Ozark is fantastic, dude. I haven't seen
I'm
season
halfway
4.
through season 4. And I'm just
I haven't even gotten into it yet, but
I was telling Tony, I was like,
season 3 left me like,
oh,
what the
fuck? There's like 5 or 6 what the fuck moments every season in that show.
Yeah,
And
for sure. I thought there was gonna be a couple times that like one of them were dead.
yeah, I was telling Tony, I was like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's
If you're not watching Ozark, I highly recommend.
I don't know if it's the pacing of the show or the acting or the music. I don't know what it is.
acting.
But the whole every episode is like the whole episode is just like tension.
Yeah.
The whole
My wife and I
show.
try to figure out the little symbols in the beginning.
Yeah, I
of the
know.
show,
I look
and
at
they
them
pop
too.
up,
I'm
and it's
all
like
right,
a
there's
bird, a
honey,
trash
honey.
can. This is like a fucking boat, and then there's like a Bible. Okay. And then we try to figure out what the hell's happening.
Right. But awesome show.
Yeah.
I hear good things. It's just I
You should
just
watch it,
I
man.
just don't have
Sorry,
time.
my nose itches.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
a
10
long
minutes.
show. They're hour-long episodes.
Yeah, they're hours. But yeah, it was fun, man. I had a good time. I met some really good people there in New Mexico. Dude, Paul Logan was the DP from Tron, the original Tron.
That's nice.
You're not as nearly as excited as I am.
Well, you're a nerd. He's a nerd.
No, I'm not. But dude,
Whoever said that was
he did all the
negative?
visuals.
That's not a negative thing.
For Star Wars in 2001.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff I can't remember right now. Star Trek,
Yeah.
the original motion picture. He did all that shit, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool, man. I didn't realize who I was. I don't look people up when I go onto a gig or anything.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just kind of take people at their face value when I'm on set. You know, because you can weed out the idiots right away.
Oh yeah.
People who just blast dumb numbers at you, like they're, you know, like I'm a producer. I got a $20 million project happening in 6 months, which I already have $11 million on the table.
Yeah.
Do you though?
Probably not.
I don't feel like you'd be here if you
Yeah, I
did.
had 260,000 once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they certainly don't know who I am, and we're all behind masks and shit, you know. And I met this real dope ass. Nope, that's not the right word. Dopey is better. Anyways, this other director dude. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna talk shit.
That was
That's
funny.
why we're here.
Yeah,
But I know,
Talk
but there
shit
was
about
some, there was just a lot of egos, man, flying around, and
Fuck
I just
that,
tried
man.
to keep mine at bay. And I tried to be fun and nice with everybody, and you know, 'cause
Yeah.
as the AD, you gotta like corral everybody.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard, you know, and then sometimes these actors think they're huge names, and they're not.
It's like, you don't know me?
Well, no, like I had a big problem with it with one of our actresses, and it blew up into a big fight in a hallway. I mean, like 10 people fucking saw this fight, and
Was a fight between you and her?
yeah,
Oh boy.
and
Did anybody get any video of it?
no.
Damn.
But here's the problem: we had already had problems with her earlier in the week. Makeup wasn't doing her makeup anymore because she yelled at her. So she's like, "You can do your own damn makeup. I don't give a shit." You know what I
Is
mean?
she a household name or something?
Not even,
No.
dude. Not even.
Yeah.
So
That's a good way to not ever work
well,
on movies ever again.
I didn't say anything. I never told her who I was or like any of that stuff. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm there to help Jim. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. So I was blown away by this attitude from this girl, man. And we're standing. I had a bunch of extras come in. We had like 50 extras for this big Christmas party scene. And I'm corralling all the extras. She's standing there next to Dean, right? And these 3 like teenagers are in the extras, and they keep whispering. I keep looking at them. I was like, "What are you guys doing? What are you conspiring over there? What are you gonna do? You gonna attack Dean?" And they're like, "No." And she's standing right here. This is after our fight. She's standing right here. They come up to me and they go, "We heard you were on Stranger Things." And I said, "Yeah." And then they pulled up a picture of me on their cell phone. It was me at the console. And I said, "Yeah, that's me." And I just happened to look back, and she was like this. Just like, what? And they're like, "Will you sign this?" They had a Stranger Things like pamphlet.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
and I was like, "Yeah." And I looked right back at it, and I was like,
That's awesome.
so
what was the fight about?
nothing.
Egg on your face.
It doesn't matter.
Just being a bitch.
Yeah, just
ego.
I don't know. Anxiety, ego, agitation. At that point in the shoot, we were kind of behind a little bit, which we caught up. I mean, we finished the movie on time. We finished a little early, actually. We finished 15 minutes later than what I had put on the board, which upset me quite a bit. Because I had a couple of inside bets going with some of the other department heads.
How much did you lose?
$20. So, but it was a little rough start, man, as it always is.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then egos start flaring. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It was fun. It was a fun shoot.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. Yeah.
I would definitely want to hear more about that, but off camera and off the airwaves.
Yeah. With your bands. What?
Again?
Well, always.
Yeah. Chris, I know you got something exciting coming up. Who you got?
Yeah, how's your
Start
shoot?
shooting Friday.
Yeah,
Man,
do you need a fat
fucking
coach?
Excited. No, we got a pretty good looking coach actually.
No. Do you need a fat guy?
Unlike Hollywood nowadays, I still put attractive girls on my movies.
Ooh, man.
Oh, this is where we're gonna disagree.
I don't know what the girls. What are you talking about?
We have attractive girls in our movies, and Hollywood doesn't do that anymore in horror movies.
Why?
That's what I disagree. I disagree. Maybe because you're not attracted to them. Maybe that's.
Let's go through it. Wrong Turn, Slumber Party Massacre.
Wait, which Wrong Turn with Elijah
The new
Dushku?
one. No, the new one.
They remade it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
They remade Wrong Turn, which already has 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took a franchise that had 6 sequels and remade it.
Well, to be fair,
weird ass shit.
To be fair, that was the original. It was the original screenwriting for the Wrong Turn movie before it became about those
Before
cannibals.
they made it into a good movie.
About cannibals, it was the original story that the original writer wrote for it.
Yeah, it's like what they did with Evil Dead, which was fucking retarded.
Terrible.
Why would you do that?
Right.
We're remaking Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell. No, a girl.
With girls.
Why? Why?
Exactly. It was.
Answer this. Why?
And the new generation was going crazy for it, and it's like, did you guys watch the same movie I watched? Because I saw Evil Dead,
Jesus.
and this was not Evil Dead. Like,
Yeah.
No. And now they're remaking Evil Dead again.
What?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, did you see it?
No.
Yeah. There's a whole. They're gonna redo Evil Dead, and it's got 3 people now. Bruce Campbell signed off on it and said it was great. Can't wait to see it.
He got paid millions.
Is Raimi directing it?
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
Who cares?
But we already have Evil Dead, the first one. It's
Yeah.
not going to be better than that,
No,
right?
right.
So why
It's
make it?
never gonna be better than 1 or 2.
You know,
Yeah.
I learned a fun fact about Evil Dead. So the car that they drove in,
Yeah.
did you know that was the same car that Uncle Ben drove in Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man?
Really?
I'm offended
Same
that
car.
you didn't know that.
I just found that out a while
I didn't know
ago.
that.
Yeah, I knew
A
that.
couple
man.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah. It's also in
It's also
Quick and
appeared
the,
in a
Quick
couple
and the
others.
Undead.
Yes.
It's a stagecoach in the Quick and the Undead.
Yeah, it's appeared in a couple other movies.
Yeah. Every movie
That
Sam
is
Raimi
fun.
does, it's in it. It was in
Crazy.
Darkman.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the when he's swinging, chasing the car. It's the car.
It's like that Planet Pizza or from Pixar or whatever, Planet Express truck is in
Planet.
Pizza Planet. It's in every Pixar movie.
Pizza Planet.
Dun dun dun.
But
Yeah, I always thought that was fascinating. That was in every one of his movies.
So this movie that took you almost a year to get off the ground. What was the name of that movie again?
the cheerleader sleepover slaughter.
Slaughter. So that means you found the shower. You found the locker room.
We were supposed to shoot this last June.
Are you whispering sweet nothings into my ear right now, Joe? Dumb girl. Who's
I'm just giving the plot.
Dumb girls getting hacked up.
Hot boobies.
Boobies. Boobies.
But yeah, everything's kind of come together. Now everything's finished and we're ready. And I'm in the mode now where nobody's gonna show up. I'm gonna lose all this money.
But
That's the mode I'm in.
A lot of the people in the
That
film
sounds like
you've
a
worked with
fantastic
before.
mode. That's called anxiety.
Yeah.
I know. And then Friday
Yeah.
comes and everybody shows. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but all these people in the movie, haven't you worked with them before? Majority of them?
No.
That doesn't mean shit.
I've worked with 2 of them before.
Really?
They're all new people.
I saw the cast list. I saw some. I recognize some names.
Yeah. What time is your mom's call
Ashley
time?
Lander. Is it? Who else?
The one in Dead Residence.
Oh yeah, Kylie. Kylie's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I've worked with her before.
Kylie. I thought there was another one for some reason. I don't remember. I gotta look at that cast list again.
But everything seems pretty good. So far, so pretty excited to get going. Finish it up.
Sounds like, and Sean Donahue's working with you on that one.
Yeah, he's kind of just doing a little bit of FX and
He sent me that man, Sean Donahue, is probably the weirdest guy.
he's weird.
Yeah, because he won't send me a text message. He'll send me a picture. No context, nothing at all.
A picture of what?
Whatever.
His
It's
penis?
just something. No, just a poster or some shit. And I just look at it and I'm like, I don't know what any of this means, Sean. So then I usually got called Shelby. I'm like, what is Sean talking about? And he's like, ha ha ha, and he hangs up on me.
That's funny.
Yeah, but Sean sent me a poster last night of Felicia.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
he sent me
Felissa.
that too.
Felicia. I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
Wow.
Yeah, he
Please
sent me
come
that
back
too.
to me,
Mm.
Felicia Day.
Are you going to Tampa Bay Screams?
Yeah, of course.
You
Why
gonna be
wouldn't
a
I
guest
go?
there?
Oh,
Are
I
you
probably
a
won't
guest?
be a guest. He doesn't. I'm not that anymore.
Oh, you're not a guest no more.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's. No, Oh, maybe. I don't know. He hasn't asked. And
Oh,
I,
yeah.
and I don't. Or maybe he did. I don't know, man. I'm high right
Still kind of early.
now.
What are the dates on that this year?
I don't know. Well, he had his date set, and then Spooky decided to do the same day as his.
Yeah, because
So he moved it. And he called me, and he's like, "Do you think Spooky did that on purpose?"
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, absolutely, they
yeah,
did that on
absolutely he did.
purpose. So this is actually
It
a
was
really
Spooky in
funny story.
Orlando.
yeah,
Yeah. So this is actually a really funny story. So we're talking about it. I'm like, I think you should change the dates. And he's like, well, I got all this stuff printed already, and I don't want to really change the dates. I've already started advertising it. I said, let me tell you a story. So back in the 80s, the early 80s, like
about me, my horsey, and
1983,
a quart of beer.
it was 1983 to
Right
1985.
through the land,
I said,
kicking up sand. Sorry.
You know, I was born in '85, right?
Great. Shut up.
Someone's a baby.
So between 83 and 85, there was this football league called the USFL.
Yep.
And they just started. They were getting all the good players coming out of college.
Yep.
Herschel Walker, Jim Kelly, like all the big names were
Johnny
going to the
Walker.
USFL.
That's a drink.
So
It was dynamite.
they lasted 2 years, and they were playing. So
That's
the
Jimmy
NFL
Walker.
season would stop, and then they would play right after the NFL ended.
Yep.
USFL would start. They were doing great. So the USFL decided after their second season to take on the NFL.
Morons.
Have you ever heard of the USFL?
Yes.
And Sean's like,
If you're just tuning
oh,
in,
fuck.
if you're just tuning in, this is now called Killer Collab Sportscast.
So
with your host,
it was just an analogy,
Leto.
and Sean got the point and changed the dates.
Yeah,
So,
great. That was a long analogy.
It was. I'm sorry.
It was good though.
Yeah.
I liked it. Well, I like football. Football. What do you got coming up, Nerdy?
Nothing.
Nerdy McNerderson.
Nothing, man. Let's see. Sorority still.
Yeah. When's
That's
that release?
coming out September.
September. I thought it was
I
October.
just got the opening credits. I'm very excited about that.
Is the movie like done?
It's edited. They're in visuals right now. We get visuals. Visuals wrap up in March.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, we had like something like I don't know, 300-400
When are we going to the drive-in?
visual.
I got to pick up
shots.
now.
Nice. Oh, I saw that.
There's not any drive-ins no more.
Really?
Where? What are you
They
talking
shut
about?
down Funland. I think Ruskin's about to be shut down.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think
Nobody
any of
goes.
that. I don't know, man.
Funland just
Well,
shut
it'll
down
be
a
in
couple
it'll be in
months ago.
theaters and it'll be in drive-ins too. So I'm gonna
Are
try
you trying to get a wide release, or
Well, right now we got about 1,000 theaters.
that's pretty good.
We're trying to get a little more. Locally, I'm gonna reach out to Studio Movie Grill, which is in Seminole, and Tampa Picture Show. Nope,
I just talked
Tampa
to
Theater.
Studio Movie Grill, dude.
They're expensive.
Fucking crazy expensive.
Nah, it won't be for us because we'll already have a distribution deal, so we'll probably
They
be.
wanted $1,000 plus you had to get $500.
I'm just gonna be showing the movie there. I'm not renting out. I'm not doing a premiere or anything. There.
Oh, it's gonna be just like one of their.
Just a shower.
Just a shower. Hey, we're gonna play this for. I'm gonna play this for like 5 weeks in your theater.
Yeah.
You know.
How does
Yeah,
that work? Like when you want to do a theater run, do you have to rent the? Do you have to like basically pay
Yeah,
for
well,
the theater?
basically you. Yeah, well, the
Or
way
what
it
do you
used to
get
be
back?
done. The way it used to be done is you would pay up basically like a retainer.
Mhm.
So you'd pay them like 20 grand for 6 weeks, and then base that against the ticket sales when it was all done and shit like that.
Now, what percentage does the movie
I have
get
no idea.
from
That I don't know. I know
it's
little for the
graduated,
theater,
right? The first week you get the most money,
right?
the
And then,
second
well,
week,
yeah, cascades.
and the theater makes more as long,
Right,
the farther
but
down.
the theater makes more money. I think theater gets 100% of the concessions,
Right.
and they only get a little bit of.
Yeah, they don't make shit on the front end of the movie.
Right, so that's why you got to pay them up front.
Right.
From what I understand.
Hmm.
But we'll be working with a company called Fathom.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna
Fathom
see if we
Movies.
can get it into this theater right here, Movie Grill, get it down at Sundial, do a couple local ones, Tampa here, up in Countryside, maybe Newport Richie area. See if I can get a couple of those.
What is that
theaters.
Countryside Theater now?
I
It's
think
not
it's
Cobb
the same.
anymore.
What's the one past that?
It used to
The guy
be
got
Cobb.
shot.
It's not Cobb anymore.
Remember the guy got shot in the theater?
Oh, that was
that-
way out in Wesley Chapel.
Yeah, that was still off of like.
that was
19.
Cinebistro.
Cinebistro.
Cobb Cinebistro.
That's where that white country dude shot
Yeah.
that black guy.
I used to live out there. So I went to that
Motherfucker.
theater.
Retard, man. Retard.
I know.
Yeah.
Over someone texting before the movie even started.
Like,
It's like,
Like, cool. Spend the rest of your life in jail. Good
yeah,
job.
over some dumb shit, man.
It's dumb. I don't
What?
think people think of the consequences before they do something
No, they're
stupid.
fucking.
And it's like nowadays you can't get away with anything.
well,
There's
there's cameras everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
DNA, like just
Bedrooms. I mean, wait.
the odds are against you. And people are still robbing banks,
Yeah.
killing people, and
Victoria's Secret's third dressing stall, I assume.
incredible.
Creeper. Creeper.
On my watch.
She did that again.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, no, I don't.
Matt Maddie's back.
Yeah. I don't know why people like. What is wrong with the world nowadays, man?
Insane.
I don't-
You need to smoke weed. I think that's the biggest issue.
Well, I can. My lungs are shot, but yeah.
Well, not my problem. Eat
Yeah.
it.
That's what I'm. Shut up. I don't do that, Mom.
Oh, he still cares what his mom thinks.
Yeah. Yes, Mom, I do gummies. So what? Anyway, I have to.
She's like,
Helps me sleep.
that's
Your
all right,
mom
son."
listens to this show?
Of course she
Yeah.
does.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jeez.
Of course
I'm
she does.
sorry for everything
Me
I've
too.
said.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can't
know
let your
Tony's
mom listen to this show.
watched this.
Why?
You say some raunchy shit.
I do
we
not.
You do.
I don't
Oh,
think
we
I do. Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
y'all do. I'm a good church-going kid, Mom.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
That's what they said at the strip joint last night.
That was 2 days ago. Anyway.
Oh, well, I can't keep it.
I was at work like I should have been, which I was. Anyway, Joe,
What?
so how was the actual trip? Like, I know
Fun.
I knew you were on set for like what, 13 days, and
Something
then
like that. Yeah, man.
did you have any free time out there?
Yeah, we had I got there on Friday. Jim put me in. He has a Comic-Con called Albuquerque Comic-Con.
Very nice.
It's huge. Huge. He gets
Should've made
everybody.
the left at Albuquerque.
Corky.
Yeah, he gets everybody. At this one, he had Lou Ferrigno.
Very nice. I always wanted to meet him.
He had.
He's still jacked?
He was at Coliseum of Comics like 6-7 months ago.
Yeah,
There it went.
he's still a big dude.
I had
Still
no
a big
idea.
dude. Let's see. He had. I don't know. Ming Chen, who I love.
Yeah.
Meg and I are pseudo friends. I'd say we're friends. We really hit it off like 3 years ago when I first met him, and I just come out with a board game called Dungeon Runners.
Mm.
So I sent him a prototype.
And you wonder why I call him a nerd. Anyway.
I sent him. Well, if you must know, it's a tabletop game with the tiles. So you flip the tile and you play the game. It's a tile game. Anyways, called Dungeon Runners. We sent that to Comic Book Men
Yes.
for an unveiling.
Very nice.
Unwrapping, they were gonna like play a little bit of it. He loved the game. So I hadn't seen him in like a year, maybe 2 years. I saw him at the convention. So that was kind of cool. That was fun. And then I just like going there because you get to meet some artists and authors and other celebrities, and
Oh yeah.
it's
I like going to cons and conventions and stuff like that. It's just fun.
Yeah,
it's a fun atmosphere because everyone's
I
there to
love
have a
all
good
the-
time.
Everybody there's into the same thing you are.
Yeah, and you don't get that very often. Like
Yeah.
in this world, like it's a collection
No.
of nerds, and
I
I
know,
really
it's
like
not
it.
like a midget porn convention.
There is though.
That's gross. Give me the address off air. No, but so I just have fun there. So I was there for the first 2 days,
Yeah.
and then I went to Sirocco, which is like or Socorro. I keep calling it Sirocco, which is about an hour outside of Albuquerque, south.
Yeah.
So I went there, met with Paul Logan and the art department and the scripty, and we got into business mode about Sunday night, and then we worked till Thursday, I think, and then that was our day off. And then me and this guy Brian Burkhoff, we went up to this place called Mandalay, something like that, some little town, middle of nowhere, New Mexico. That was nice.
Yeah. Did you spend time with Dean Cain?
I did
How was-
not.
Oh.
No. I mean on set, dude.
Yeah.
So, dude, we were running 12, 13-hour days.
No, I figured.
And
I was wondering during the
but I
break
will
time.
say that Dean Cain's the nicest dude I've ever met.
Yeah, I heard that.
Ever. Not a. I don't think that dude gets mad.
Yeah.
And when
That's
all
good.
the extras are there, we had 2 different nights. We had one night where we were inside with a ton of extras. We had a night where we were outside with a ton of extras. Both nights, he,
Yeah.
I don't know, spent 40 minutes signing stuff.
That's
and
awesome.
Taking
I want to work
pictures
with that
and-
dude. I want to work with that dude in
And
some
he,
So
capacity.
when's he gonna be on the show, Joe?
Dude, I don't know him that well, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You
Like,
should know him a little better now.
well, yeah. I mean,
You
I
spent 13 days with the man.
no, I only spent 3 days with him. He was
Oh,
only
he was
on
only
set 3 days.
Oh.
But I did. I actually got a chance to hang out with him and talk to him. I only took 2 pictures with him because I
Yeah.
didn't want to bother him.
Yeah.
But when we were wrapping up his day, I made the evening of his day a little light, or tried to. And but I got to talk to him a little bit, and I sat in the dressing, the green room. We had this really big area set up for all the actors in the hotel. It was really nice,
Yeah.
I used to have to go in there to steal their snacks because they had the better snacks.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Of
we
course.
had crafty service was like roach on a cracker, and then
Oh, that's a lot of
inside,
protein.
yeah, inside the green room though they had like ding dongs and ho hos and Swiss cake rolls and shit. I was like every night I'd hit that up before I left because
Nice.
I knew
Pockets
I was gonna go
full.
fucking smoke a joint and eat a fucking ding dong. Wait, that's how I got the job.
No, I really, in some capacity, I would like to work with Dean Cain at some point because I just think I always saw him and
Well,
everything
I
he saw,
asked
but
him.
it was always
I kind
good.
of hinted. I said, "Yo, man, are you strictly like family stuff, or you do horror movies?" And he goes, "I'll do horror movies." He's like, "I love horror movies." He's like, "I never get offered horror movies."
He's
Really?
too like clean.
Too
I
clean,
think.
yeah.
But that's the best part.
He's
Yeah.
fucking Clark Kent. He's
Yeah.
Superman.
That's the
Like,
best.
come on.
Dude, he still looks like Superman.
Yeah.
We got to cast.
He's
How
like
old
a
is he now?
walk-in. I don't know. He could be 1,000
You
years
think
old.
he's
I don't
50s
think. I
or
think he's
so?
immortal.
He's like in his 50s.
He's Superman. What do you expect?
Yeah,
He's
dude.
still
He came
looks
in. He showed up to set, and the entire atmosphere of the set changed.
Yeah.
Because just everyone was like,
For all you younger listeners, he played as Superman and was Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark.
For
There's so many
six-
Superman
I know.
movies
6 or 7 seasons.
Yeah, it was
he
really
was the
good.
longest running Superman.
with Terry Hatcher.
Yeah,
Out of
he's
the-
the
Yeah.
longest running Superman, and as far as I even told this. I said, as far as I'm concerned, you're the better of all the Supermans.
Yeah.
All of them, minus Christopher Reeves. But I never liked Brandon Roth. I didn't think he looked like Superman at all.
Yeah.
Henry
Fucking
Cavill's.
hate Henry Cavill, dude.
I think he's okay.
Can't stand him.
But
Wow, he's an actual nerd.
He's a better Witcher.
He's a nerd.
He is.
I
like
love
him
that
as-
about him.
I love him as the Witcher.
Yeah.
But whatever. I like Dean Cain. I always liked his Superman.
Yeah, I
watched
did
the
too.
show. I lived on the show.
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah.
did too.
So I told him, and he got a kick out of that and stuff. But I did talk to him, and I was like, "Yo, let's say someone had a horror film, moi, and was interested in you playing one of the lead heroes. Do you do horror films?" And he's like, "I love horror films."
See, now the conversation should have been, let's say someone has a podcast. Would you be interested in coming on said podcast?
and then we pitch him the horror movie.
And then we pitch them the horror movie on the air.
Well, I'll see how I can get a hold of him.
Now,
let
we
me
talk about
get-
the horror movie that
and after
that we were talking
conversation,
about.
you said, let me get
No,
your digits. You didn't get
Who
his
says
phone
I
number?
don't have them?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Bow
Yeah.
chicka wow wow.
Back to the ding dong.
Yeah, back to me.
So this movie that I have.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tony's mom's gonna see that.
Yeah.
You don't do anything raunchy.
Nothing at all, Mom.
Dean Cain on there.
It's Superman.
Yeah. His super sperm is gonna blow out the back of your head.
One could only hope.
Gross. Yeah. After that, I need to be shot. Death by suicide.
Technically.
What happened? He was cum shot. What? This is happening a lot lately in this town. This is like fucking Metropolis After Dark.
That'd be a good show.
Okay.
Was that
Who's your favorite Lois out of all?
Terry Hatcher?
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
Amy McAdams.
Well, I'm not saying by.
Amy McAdams has me because I just think she's like a little pixie, but Terry Hatcher was the sexiest.
Yeah, Terry Hatcher, man.
Sexiest.
No, so we're talking about
Amazing.
looks wise or acting ability.
All of it. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
about
Whole
her acting.
package.
The
I'm
whole
just kidding.
package.
I'm kidding. That was very rude and sexist. I do. I like Terry Hatcher. She was great in the
Yeah, me
show.
too.
Yeah, she was. She
You
was.
know, I think the movie versions of Lois Lane are a little too weak.
Hmm.
I didn't
Okay.
mind Margot Kidder. I thought she was alright.
Yeah, Margot Kidder.
Amy Adams is alright.
Amy,
Kate Bosworth.
I liked Kate Bosworth.
I kind of, you know what? Here's the thing.
Which one was she?
She was with Brandon Routh, but she was. But you
that
can't.
movie lost.
That
it 'cause-
movie is so underrated.
It is.
dude. No, Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor, as Lex Luthor. I was like, this is comic booky.
Yeah.
I thought it was too comic. It's like Joel Schumacher's Batman's.
Dude, that opening scene
Yeah.
with the airplane is fucking epic, man.
Yeah, the opening. That's probably one of my
Oh,
favorite
when he
opening
stops
scenes.
the plane?
Yeah,
Nah,
in the
he lays
baseball
down on the baseball
stadium.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Dude, that's
that
a
was
great
cool. That was
scene,
cool.
man. And then
But it was the opening.
the scene where he gets stabbed in the back with the krypton or the kryptonite and he falls off the cliff.
Yeah,
Like you're just like, what the fuck?
it's like a sense of mortality right
Yeah.
there. It's like it's very like
It's a very
powerful.
underrated.
Like he's
That
not
was right before he picked up the island out of the water. Right?
Island?
Isn't that what he did?
well,
He
kind
like
of.
flew down and picked up the whole fucking fortress.
It was a whole island made of kryptonite.
Yeah.
So it was yeah.
He's Superman.
Yeah.
He can do stuff like that.
You know what I like about The Boys?
Go
You
ahead.
watch The Boys?
Oh yeah.
That they're
The fact that she was like, "Can't you stop the plane from falling?" And he's like, "How do I do that?" He's like, I need something to push off of." And I thought that was interesting.
And we all know how powerful he's not.
Well, what I thought was interesting was that they kind of touched on a subject that makes no sense physically, or physics.
Physics don't come into play when you're Superman.
Right, like because he shouldn't be able to like push up against the plane when he has no inertia.
Right.
His inertia would be jumping, then flying,
Right.
and then he could fly. But I
Yeah.
don't think he can build up speed.
But the thing is he's Superman. Like physics, it's
Yeah.
a comic book.
He
dude.
could guide the plane like this
Like he could-
down.
He could. He could
Like
actually
Superman
run
flew around the
Yeah.
world a million times in reverse time. Like
Yeah. Well, that's actually what I didn't like about that one.
we're getting like
semantic.
yeah. I mean, it's like
Well,
real life.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't
it's
come into
supposed
play
to
in superhero movies.
be explicit. It's supposed to be a comic book, raunchy. Like it was like
raunchy.
not raunchy, but it's supposed to be like.
The raunchy Superman.
Well,
He wears the short shorts.
he did.
I know. Well, he wore his underwear on the outside of his pants.
Yeah, which was weird. No, but it's
What
supposed to be
if
very
all
comic
of-
booky
What if
because
superheroes if all of it just took place in a mental asylum and it's just kids running around in their underwear and shit? Adults, not kids.
well, if they ever made the Arkham Asylum like from the game to that, I think that.
I
would've been
think if
pretty
they
cool.
did a Batman series, that would be a big part of it.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Batman,
I mean, I knew they do Gotham, but I want to see like Batman Year 10.
Well, I think that's what the new movie's supposed to be. The
You know?
the early years.
Yeah,
I heard
it's
it
the
sucked.
early-
Was that you?
what? No,
It didn't come out yet.
I saw someone. Someone said they saw it.
Weeks.
Someone said they saw a screening of it, and it's exactly what they were hoping it wasn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that trailer looks.
Yeah, it
freaking
looks
ridiculous.
nice and dark. It looks like
looks so
what's
good.
coming
Is
after
this supposed to be
Gotham.
Year 1?
Yeah, well, year one over the early years.
It's when he's like early in the.
Like he's not using any technology. He has no technology. He was mostly relying on his abilities
Right.
of being a detective and being hand to hand. Like that's
Yeah.
literally what he's relying. He's not
You
relying on
follow
any.
that story where he goes trans Ra's al Ghul and shit?
Probably
That's
after that.
not
We don't
canon.
know.
That's not canon.
And then
Isn't it?
Zoe Kravitz. Oh.
So what's
Yeah.
canon? He's a detective in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a detective who dresses up like a bat
Yeah.
and fights crime.
Well,
with
they're
his
supposed to tell a
karate.
story of what he gets trained in or whatever, but I don't know how or what. But that's what the movie's about.
The movie's 3 hours long too.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, man.
I'm in.
That's great.
I'm in. I love that shit.
I can't wait. It's
That's one of my
Couple
favorite memes. You won't watch a 3-hour movie? How about an 8-hour movie
I
broke
know.
up into up into episodes? Yes,
I know, that's the thing.
I'll watch
It's so
the whole
funny.
fucking thing in one day.
One sitting, yeah.
I
A 3-hour movie? What am I, Kevin Costner?
I haven't watched the Snyder Cut yet. I'm like, man, I gotta invest 4 hours in this shit. And then I'm like, Ozark's 10 hours long.
Yeah.
I'm all into that shit.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I keep telling you, it's
I
really
know.
good.
I
It changes the
Watch
whole
first
story.
one.
I need to watch.
I need to watch the first one. Then
No, you
watch
don't.
The Snyder Cut.
No, it doesn't
I just want to
exist.
see the difference.
It doesn't
It's,
exist. It doesn't exist.
There is no spoon.
It doesn't
Unless it's in my ice cream.
You don't try to bend the spoon.
Well, if I sit on it.
No, but don't watch the first one.
All right.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
The Joss Whedon
it
one,
wasn't
no.
great.
Yeah.
Don't do
I
it.
watched Pitch Meeting. Do you watch that show?
Yes.
And it was on the
It's
Justice
a YouTube
League.
show.
Yeah. And he was really funny about what happened in it.
Yeah.
He's like, it was the Zack Snyder cut pitch meeting. and it was talking about like Cyborg. He was like, well, he was barely in the first one.
well,
Now it's all
He
about
was in
him.
it for what? 3 minutes?
yeah, pretty much. But well, because he didn't have
Why'd
a
they
movie.
cut it down so much?
Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon didn't want to make it about him because he didn't think he was a popular enough character. So he
So
just
Josh Whedon and Zack Snyder got into a fight, or
no.
Snyder went and made
Zack Snyder, his son died or something like that, and then he had to back out of the movie, and they had
right.
to,
His son committed suicide.
yeah, something, and then so
Maybe that's
the studio brought in Joss Whedon to
So
finish the
Snyder
movie.
was supposed to direct it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he backed
Originally.
out, and
Josh-
Whedon directed
yeah,
it.
and he had all this footage
And then
already
Snyder
shot.
took all the footage and edited the movie himself.
Well, but he did reshoots, and he did reshoots, and he shot like whole different segments compared to what Zack Snyder did. So
You mean Whedon?
no, he
Snyder went and did new reshoots
no, Joss Whedon did reshoots
against.
against what Zack Snyder had already shot in
Oh.
the original movie.
Oh,
What a
so there was
dick.
already stuff shot.
Well, I-
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
sad.
was like the whole movie was already done. It was literally, and he didn't feel like it was enough, and the movie was only an hour and a half or 2 hours long.
So Snyder bailed halfway through.
He didn't
Yeah,
bail.
I mean
He had to leave.
he literally had a
I
breakdown.
thought he left before the shoot.
No, he shot
Oh, shit.
he just shot majority of the movie. And then Joss Whedon just cut it up and recolored it and changed the whole mood of the
Well, I
entire
heard
movie. That's
he's
why I
kind
said the
of
first one.
an asshole.
Yes, he's an ass. Yeah.
I used to like him a lot. The more I hear about him, the more I hear he's an asshole.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he's gonna have too many movies coming out anytime soon, because of all the negative press he's been getting.
that's really sad, man, because he ruled the '90s,
Yeah.
2000s
Yeah.
between Angel and
Buffy.
Buffy,
Yeah.
and that other one he did with her, Dollhouse or whatever, with Dushku. He made Dushku a star.
Yeah. Yeah.
She became a star because of him,
Yeah.
and I think she's one of those.
Why don't she
ones.
do things? Like she doesn't do anything.
Well, it's like Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba quit for a long time.
Yeah, but Jessica Alba has her own like product lines, man.
True.
She's a billionaire.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. She doesn't need to act anymore. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Her TikTok has like 1 billion followers.
Yeah. Why can't we get a TikTok and get a
Because
billion
we're
followers?
not hot. We're not Jessica Alba dancing in our living room.
And
in
that's why
pajamas.
nobody acts anymore. It's like
Yeah.
it's hard to
I
find
act.
fucking actors.
Hello. Not everybody. Jesus.
I'm just saying it's hard to find actors.
But
nowadays.
that falls under your line of like Hollywood casts ugly girls.
I guess the other girls can get jobs now.
Yeah.
It's all the pretty girls.
Okay,
just taking
Well, that's
selfies.
very sexist of you,
Well,
sir.
it's true. The pretty
And I
girls
like
are taking
pretty
selfies.
girls.
After the show, we're going to run down the list of movies that he thinks that have
Do it
ugly.
right now. Do it right now.
Well, because I can't think of it.
You
Go
guys
ahead,
want
tell me a
to
list.
You guys
No,
want
because we got to look them up. We got to look them up too.
Scream
Let's
for
start with
a minute.
Wrong Turn.
Telling me how good Scream
Okay.
is,
Ro-
which
ro-
is a piece of fucking shit.
It's Scream 5 was number 3 on my out of 5 list. So
Scream.
But you got to think.
Scream
But
5
you-
is
but here's
nothing
the
on my
thing.
list.
it was 1, 4, 5, and then the rest after that.
Like back in the day, okay, Scream 1, we'll use that as an example.
Horrible.
You had Drew Barrymore, who was hot back then.
She's hot still.
You had Rose McGowan, who was in her prime.
Idiot.
Nev Campbell looked good.
Yeah.
And now, Scream 2, you had like Sarah Michelle Gellar, you had Portia de Rossi, like
Hot.
all the good looking girls. Scream 4, or Scream 3, Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
I don't
So's
even know
her
who else was
sister.
in that movie. I know there's a couple other hot girls.
Melissa McCarthy's hot too. What do you think
The
of her?
last one, the
She's a doll.
Scream 4, you had Hayden Panettiere, the chick
Oh, yeah.
across the
I love
street
her.
was
She's
smoking.
part of a sex cult.
And now this one, you
Who?
just had
Hayden Panettiere.
plain
she's not.
Jane,
Dude,
frumpy.
Look it up, bro.
Fact. She's what?
I'm not fucking making it up.
She's
Hayden
what?
Panettiere is second in command of a sex cult.
That was Allison Mack.
Nope. Hayden Panettiere. The cheerleader from fucking Heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, second in
Interesting.
command of a sex cult.
Wow.
She's even got the branding. Look it up.
That's cool.
Will do. I know she lives in Nashville.
She's on the show
She was
Nashville.
on the show now.
Well, she
I don't
lives in
think
Nashville
she's
too.
on the show anymore. She's
No,
on-
she has
She's
a house
not on
there.
the show anymore because she's in the sex cult.
Well, they're all in trouble, dude.
Well,
She
well,
was
listen, what's her face just
recruiting-
got Allison Mack just got arrested for it. Is getting time for it.
Nice.
Who's Allison Mack?
She was in Smallville. The nerd, the girl.
What did she do?
That's who I think you're talking about because
No.
she was
Hayden
she
Panettiere.
was high up there too.
Hayden Panettiere was like grooming these girls.
Yeah, I think you're talking about her. It's literally
Look
she
it up,
has a
dude.
story on YouTube, a story on YouTube, and also on IMDb about her whole. Basically, you're describing exactly her biography, literally biography.
So anyway, back to the point. The new Scream, frumpy girls. I don't know. You got Wrong Turn, Slumber Party Massacre.
That's what I was looking up. Wrong turn. Go ahead.
The new
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up the girls, and he's gonna say they're frumpy. Okay. Go ahead. Wrong turn.
Slumber Party Massacre. The new one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw Scream 5 in there.
I think every single girl on there was hot.
What I saw in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre series or whatever it is, same deal.
Like I said, Scream 5. I think all the girls were hot in that movie. Every single one of them.
Hayden Panettiere, Hollywood hooker ring. Hayden Panettiere, Keith Raniere sentenced prison for this is it was the NXIVM sex cult.
Yeah, that's
Hayden Panettiere is part of this.
Read that. Anyway, but like I said, I disagree. I think all those women were hot in very different ways, and I think literally a description of all of my favorite types of women, like all of them. I love all women. They're all beautiful in every way.
Tony, you're a trip.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that guy Keith Raniere right here. He got 120 years in prison.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I everything that you said was basically what you were describing from her biography that was literally on like recently, like as one of the ringleaders, one of the persons who was coercing and training all these women. That's basically what she was doing.
Yeah, apparently that's what Hayden Panettiere was doing.
So that's a good point, Joe. Like, so I think all the hot girls are getting insta famous.
Yeah,
that's opening the door for all the frumpy girls to get jobs in horror movies.
Maybe. But I mean, I think that if you, I mean, everyone can get Instagram famous. They just got to get the right shtick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I think everyone.
I hate Scream.
We know, Joe.
Tell me why you hate Scream.
The costume, I think it's dumb.
You know, it was originally supposed to be white, right?
It's one of my favorites.
The whole costume?
Yeah, the whole costume was originally supposed to be white.
A ghost?
Yeah, but they went against it because it looked too much like the KKK.
I can see that.
I think it's silly either way. A silky ghost cloth and a dumb plastic mask.
With a hunter's knife.
It's so stupid. Who's afraid of that? Besides 5-year-olds. I would be afraid of that. I'd be afraid of Jason coming after me.
That's Chucky scary.
No, fuck! You kick that doll across the fucking house.
So what's your favorite?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Jason, for sure.
Why?
Just brutal. I think he's
The
brutal.
hockey mask.
The outfit, the aesthetic.
Yeah.
He punched a dude's head off his shoulders in New York one time.
How about
Manhattan?
like the one-eyed sheet?
That was okay.
Pillowcase?
That wasn't bad.
Baghead Jason.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple different variations of him, but I think the hockey mask signifies Jason. This is the best iconic symbol on the planet, besides like the Nike
which
check.
he didn't get till number 3.
You know exactly what you're getting. No, he got it in the second one.
No, he didn't.
He got what?
The mask.
Third.
That third.
Third.
Yeah.
That was,
Sackhead was number 2.
What's funny is I saw a Friday the 13th release of the original.
Yeah, because
Friday
part
the
1
13th.
wasn't him at all.
Nope.
Right.
Part 1
I
was
saw a
him all.
release, a DVD release a couple of months ago, and it was of the original Friday the 13th. It was like a steel book or something,
Very nice.
and it had fucking Jason on it. I'm like,
What?
he wasn't even in that movie. Why would you put him on the front of this fucking movie?
Because it's iconic, man. You could look at symbols and know exactly
Yeah.
what
Of
they
course. But he wasn't even in the movie.
Ready? Who was the killer in the original Friday the 13th?
are. Come on.
Jason, I've seen that movie 20 times.
He doesn't. He's not gonna get it. That's
No,
why I said it. It's from Scream. Scream 1. That's literally the first question that Drew Barrymore gets asked. Oh no, sorry. That's not the right answer. Oh, what's
You tricked me.
Oh, look at Joe. He's all grumpy now.
I just think
Grumpy
how much
cat.
I hate that fucking
Grumpy
roast, dude.
cat.
All right, let's get off screen.
All right.
Jay doesn't cry anymore.
Let's get back to talking about frumpy girls in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like I said, I disagree. I think these women are
man,
very
I think
beautiful.
I
I
think.
think you're very picky and very like
I am picky.
specific
Yeah. How long
about
you
your
been
women.
married?
Absolutely. I'm not married.
How long you been dating?
The girl I'm with now?
Yeah.
6 years. I wouldn't say we're dating. We're like living together and engaged and shit. But
Right. Okay. So you're
6
engaged.
years.
When you getting married?
Haven't set a date.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How awesome is your sex life?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Why?
I'm just curious. I'm wondering if maybe you're just jaded and you fucking hate women in general, or trying to gauge where you're at. Because
Here's my thing. So
what do
a
you
long
find
time
attractive most about women?
A long time ago, I watched this movie called Sorority Row, and it was awful. Like you've probably seen it. Terrible, terrible movie. But the girls were smoking hot, and it kept me watching the movie. So I was like,
I'm not gay.
this
All
movie's
right.
terrible.
You realize
And
that.
I kept watching it because these girls were so hot.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. I was like, I'm going to put attractive women in all my movies. And guys. I put attractive guys on my movies too.
I was in a couple of them.
Keep talking. Let's talk about that more. Sorority Row, huh?
Sorority Row.
That's interesting. Interesting.
There it is. 2009.
Yep.
Let's
Horrible
see who's
movie.
in this.
I couldn't tell you one girl that's in it.
Brianna Evigan. She's hot as balls.
I told you.
Rumor Willis. Bruce Willis. Carrie Fisher. Terry Andres. She's hot. Then a bunch of dudes, bunch of nobodies. Margot Harshman, Jamie Chung, Leah Pipes, Andrea Partridge,
Audrina Partridge. That's a chick from
Audrina.
what's that? What's that show? It was a show like in the '90s in California.
In the 90s in California.
Orange County, or
I mean, that's
The
no.
OC?
the OC.
Oh, okay.
She was in that.
How do you know that? That's creepy.
I just know stuff.
All right, so I didn't find any of these girls in this movie overly attractive.
Watch the movie.
Well, all right.
Okay, pull up Scream 5 and look at the cast. Just look at the don't look at the movie. Just look at the
I just
cast.
shut my phone off. We're supposed to be talking to our fans right now.
No, we are, but we're trying to
yeah.
prove a point to how cynical Chris is.
Scream.
Because I think he's being very, very unfair.
Is this the
Well, it wasn't called
2022
Scream
version?
Yes.
Okay, let's see who's in this.
Tell me the
All right,
girls.
Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, Melissa Barrera.
Yep.
She looks hot.
Right?
Let me see.
Jack Quaid, love him. He's on The Boys.
Yep.
Mickey Madison, hot.
Right.
Gianna Ortega's hot.
Right?
Oh my god, dude.
Jasmine Savoy Brown.
Oh man. Mason Good. I mean, Sonia.
Sonia Amar.
Oh, isn't she?
He's just talking shit.
Marley Shelton.
He's trying to
Yeah.
rub it in my face.
Skeet Ulrich is still alive?
Yeah.
You know who Marley Shelton is,
Oh,
right?
No.
Who is she?
Well, she's basically like the double of like Heather Graham. She looks exactly like Heather Graham.
She was. Who was the hot girl in the Sandlot that the kid wanted? All the kids were going after.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah, it was her.
Oh, okay.
I want to know more.
What the
about
hell was
this
her name?
Sonia.
Marley Shelton.
No, the name of the movie
Oh,
in Sandlot.
oh.
Sonia Amar. She was born in 1999. That was 4 years after I graduated.
Peppercorn.
How old is she? 12?
I can't remember the first name. Cindy. No.
Cindy Pfeffercorn.
Peppercorn.
Was it Peppercorn or Pfeffercorn or something
Peppercorn.
like that? It was a weird name.
Well, I'm telling you what, man.
I think all those
Sonia
girls were hot.
Amar,
Oh yeah.
this girl, I'm going to get this girl on Attack of the Fish People.
Shit, let me see. Yeah, watch her in the movie.
I don't
I-
I'm watching
dude,
her
I
in
liked
the
her.
Right now. I'm
You'd be
watching
like,
her
what
right now.
happened to her?
I don't know, dude. She looks great.
Right? I think he's just being very ridiculous.
Well, it sounds like
They
You
may
need to
be
go
attractive,
home.
but they make them look
You need to
frumpy
go
in the
home
movie.
and nestle against your girl.
Put like sweatshop
Tell your
on.
girl you need to up
Wendy,
downsies.
Wendy.
Wendy Pfeffercorn.
Yeah.
You need a little upsies downsies. Take a little more. Need a little more of those.
You need to expand your horizon.
Yeah.
You need to like, oh, okay, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one with this opinion. So
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's I'd rather pick an actor over their acting as opposed to what they look like. Honestly,
of course.
Yeah.
that's my. I mean, if they're
That
a little
goes into
chunky,
it.
who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I like chunky girls, man.
Me too.
There's a lot more to hold on to. And
Yeah.
slap me in the face with. You know,
Yeah.
bam, get a little bit of that. Bam. Brah, 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 brah.
The Killer Collab podcast.
Yeah.
The most sexist show on.
We are not sexist. We are equal opportunity.
You were sexist. He and I will fuck anything. I think we've made that clear.
Speaking of after what we're doing after. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
with that said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on Killer Collab Podcast.
oh man, it's over already.
Already
I was
done?
high for a lot of this.
Yeah, for all of it.
Yeah.
My name is Tone Deaf in Florida, Tony D. Joe Davison, Chris Lato, Reaper Phelps. See you. Be happy, be healthy, and Chris is cynical.
Goodbye.